Congratulations, you have determined that you are ready to jump from renting into owning a home and start the journey. It can be daunting. There's probably a lot you don't know. There's a lot that goes into it. So here are the first 5 things that you should think about as you start your homeowner journey. Number one, get your financial house in order. This is the foundation of your home buying journey. Before you even go out and look at places or even look too far on Zillow, you need to know realistically what you can afford. You should be talking to your financial advisor if you have one. If you don't have one, maybe you should get one. And most importantly, you should be talking to a lender so they can look at your finances, understand your debt, your income, your debt to income ratio, and determine what you can realistically afford. That will drive your entire home search. Without knowing how much you can afford and what you can shop for, you're wasting your time. You need to know what you can afford. That'll drive where you're looking and what you can buy with a house. Number two, assemble your team. Buying a property is a team sport. There's a lot of professionals that are going to help you have a successful search, and it's important to get to know them early. Whether it's a real estate agent like me, you need a lender. In Massachusetts, you need a real estate attorney. Even other folks like inspectors, insurance agents. There's a lot of folks that go into that. So doing your due diligence beforehand and getting to know those people and build those relationships will save you so much time and effort along the way. I recommend interviewing several agents, several attorneys, even lenders to figure out who you are most comfortable with, who will get you the best service and meet your needs again, so you have a successful home search. And any good real estate agent will have a network of these people to recommend to you. So starting and finding an agent and interviewing your good agent is a great place to start. Number three is do your homework. Looking for houses is so exciting, but it can also be daunting because there are so many different options out there. Do you want a single family home? Do you want a condo? Do you want to live close to the city? Do you need a backyard? Do you need to be close to the T? You need to take the time to sit down and figure out what's important to you. Create a list of must-haves, nice-to-haves, and deal breakers so that you understand what you're looking for. Sure, these things can change over time as you're looking, but it's important to start at least making those lists so that you can have an idea specifically of what you're looking for and adjust along the way. The biggest thing I'm concerned about with home buyers is that they get burnt out. Looking for a home is tiring. Going to open houses every weekend, being on Zillow all the time. We want to eliminate homes that aren't going to work for you so that you're not wasting your time. Number four is start saving. Hopefully you've already started saving and that's why you're thinking about buying a place. But buying a property can be expensive. You have down payment, which can be as low as 5% and more than that. That's a myth that you need 20%. You can buy a place with as little as 5% or 3% down. But you have your down payment, you have closing costs, you have a lot of money that is going to go into this property. So you need to be able to have it on hand and save accordingly. If you plan on buying at some point this year, build a budget that puts more money aside each month and create your lifestyle based off of that. Don't open any new lines of credit. Don't buy a car. Don't do things that might impact your credit score or your debt to income ratio so that you can get approved for the highest amount possible and know your finances accordingly. Again, hopefully you're already in a comfortable situation and that's why you're starting the search, but having more money aside for the purchase as well as reserves once you become a homeowner is super important. So look at your budget and start allocating money to savings. And number five, start the search. This is the fun part. Start browsing for properties online, going to open houses, working with your agent to go and set up individual showings. Don't be afraid to ask questions, take your time, and go out and see properties. A good agent will work with you to help figure out what you like and don't like about properties and point things out that you might not have noticed about places that might not be good. I always recommend for my buyers to rank properties 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, so they can start adding some numbers and thinking critically as they're looking at places. As you start looking at more properties, you'll get more comfortable with the market, more comfortable with what you're looking for, and get yourself in a position to pull the trigger and make an offer.